And you're rolling.
Hey everyone, this is Skai coming to you live and direct from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. And I got a little lazy today because I was going to write this really long blog or article or newsletter, whatever you want to call it, for you guys. And I was just not motivated. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do a video because it's easier. And I have like several different things I want to share with you guys. So here it is. First of all, I just got a fresh new copy of Suicide. This is a hot new documentary by Chef Kidi Awadu, and it is coming from the Healthy Food documentary series. So hopefully soon we'll be, seeing it on the big screen. But honestly, you need to get a copy of it because the way he presents it is really cool. And I'm definitely cheering for this video to go big because he talks about some things that are not mentioned in a lot of the other healthy food documentary genres.
Like what? Like what?
What does he mention?
Absolutely.
He talks about the medication that folks are on and how there's a lot of healing that's done through food, and folks doctors are not even telling them about that they can get healed naturally through food. It's not their mission to help people heal themselves naturally. It's about the pharmaceutical industry making more money, and he mentions that in different ways and stuff like that. So and then not to mention the fact that he has several other books, Living Superfood Research. I have a copy of that too. The recipes, I have an ebook of it, and some other books that are in the in the front cover that you can order. See that there? And the website is suicidemovie.com, and his other website is.
Can we get this on your website?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the links with this video, so you can find it. So
excellent.
And then I just got a fresh new heavy copy of Laila Africa's Holistic Self-Diagnosis, and so I have just read like the first page.
Can you see it?
Yeah, and it's heavy and thick, and this is the book that they use when he does his course to teach folks about doing like the facial diagnosis and the holistic online. He does an online course, and he actually comes to a city near you. So I was thinking maybe we can get a study group together, virtually, online, however you want to do it, and we can go through the book together as a group. So you got to order it, and I'll put the link in the video info as well. I can't even express how excited I am to get this book. So, and if you guys know Dr. Laila Africa, he is a book walking, so for him to get this printed, he said I read it in the first intro, is he's been trying to get this book done for since the early 90s. So, good information. Other than that, some things that I'm doing from skyjuice.com is, let's see, we have the Veggie Success 101 program going on, and I'm doing it really gently because of course I have several projects going on, but we have a bi-monthly call every 2 weeks, I should say. Every 2 weeks we have a conference call that folks can join in on, and I talk to people about how to create your business, whether it's a vegetarian business. It really doesn't matter what kind of business it is, because a lot of the same concepts happen in all businesses, especially initially. My background, of course, is vegetarianism, restaurant ownership, catering, retreats, that genre of businesses, and I also do online business. And I think really nowadays folks need to do both. I think they need to have an actual brick and mortar business, and I think they also need to have an online component. And you can have either one or the other or both, however it works for you. I definitely know that I'm speaking to small businesses, absolutely. So if you're doing you know, like a Exxon or better type of business, then I'm probably not of that level yet. Veggie Success 101. So this Wednesday, actually, we're gonna have our next call, and I'm also doing coaching for folks one-on-one who are interested in actually having me walk them through creating their business. And so I'll post all that information in the link because it's easier for me to post links right about now. And then what else?
Soul Vegan Master.
The Soul Vegan Master course online is being filmed right now. So we're gonna launch that in probably about 2 weeks or so. And you will get the email. Make sure you sign up for the email list because I have a whole course. It's probably going to take about 12 weeks or so to film it because I'm going to do like just maybe a couple videos a week, and then I'll launch 1, 2, or 3 videos a week. It depends on how many parts it goes into. But this course it's all written up, and then of course there's like I'm like Dr. Africa, like a lot of it is in my mind. How to cook, period. Energy cooking, in other words, you know, a lot of people have to measure everything. I mean, I've seen people measure rice to cook rice, like, so I'm going to show my best on how to cook without measurement, because that's what chefs do. They know exactly. I mean, I know friends who bake cakes without measuring. I'm not a baker, but I'm a cook, so I know how to do energy cooking. That's what I call it, energy cooking. So the first part is going to be knife skills, energy cooking, vegan cooking, elements of beans and grains, and how to combine flavors and seasonings with different international flavors. And then the next half of it is going to be raw food lifestyle, which is, I think, combining it creates a better package, because I'm not 100% raw foodist, but I think you should eat at least 50% or more of your diet in raw. And there's components of raw food that are very important to incorporate into your daily life. Fermenting, dehydrating, sprouting, making nut patés and cheeses and different flavors. How to make it simple, because a lot of the raw food thing is really complicated, at least how it's presented to the outside world. It looks like I don't know how to do that. For me, it's pretty easy, and I want to show you guys how easy it is, because it's as easy as making the stuff that you cook. That's how I look at it. So that's coming out soon, and a lot of people have been interested in that. So that's coming out in a couple weeks. Let's see, what else did I say I wanted to mention? The farm. So the farm is the nonprofit part of this whole collaboration, this whole piece. It's all synergistic, it all goes together, but we have a fantastic project going on. We are doing a Saturday free program for children, and this summer we're working on a small summer camp for the month of July, which is going to be a day camp. Next summer we're going to put together a sleepaway camp for children all over the island. We have an Indiegogo fundraiser, and literally, honestly, I know that I am connected, because you're watching this, to well over 1,000, 2,000, 8,000, 12,000 people. I don't even know how many the number is, that are on my newsletter, on my blog, on Facebook, what have you. What would really be beneficial to us, and hopefully you feel that, is if you make a donation of $10. That's really it. I know I've seen some stuff on Indiegogo where people are donating like $300 and $500 to solar flooring for the street and stuff like that. I think that's a pretty cool project too. But the truth of the matter is, it's a grassroots project. We got a grant to get land here in Puerto Rico, a land grant that we can lease the land here for a long term, develop a children's organic farm, and it's been like, the process is slow. We're raising funds, we're writing grants for more monies to come in, but in order to make it happen, we need funds now. And if you could just take $10 out of your pocket that you would use for, there's so many things, hair,
Right, exactly.
hair, getting your nail polish, changed. There's a lot of things that you would use for $10. Smoking herb. I'm not saying you do that. I'm saying I know a few people. But if you feel it and it's all good, and it doesn't have to be $10, it could be $5. But literally, if we can connect with at least 1,500 people donating $10 to the farm project, literally we can buy seeds in bulk. We can roof one of the buildings so we can catch water. I mean, this land is virgin land. It's primitive. We are not going into a place with a farmhouse and a this and running water and electricity. We have just land. That's it. So we're developing a society in this. We got people camping out there. We got volunteers helping us. We're all volunteering. We haven't made any money from this whatsoever. So we're trying to create a program here for the youth so we can grow. Huh?
It's a true nonprofit.
It's a true nonprofit, for real. So, if you feel in your heart that you're able to donate to the cause, we really appreciate it, because we really want to get this going. And if we can make this happen this year and really get stuff in the ground so we can grow it, once we start growing more stuff, we can sell it, we can give to, we can get the hotels to start, but we need to have products. So that's where we are right now. We've been cleaning and clearing the land for the last 4 months, and now we're ready to start cultivating and making that happen. We really appreciate this.
Yep.
Another thing that I wanted to mention about the Indiegogo thing is on the page, which I will post the link for the Indiegogo campaign. On the perks, it says a surprise. Well, the surprise is that we also have another fundraiser that's going really slow, and it's a raffle. And so we have, I'm raffling a wellness retreat valued at $1,200. We have a 1972 Grand Prix. We have some jewelry. We have T-shirts. We have coaching, wellness coaching, spiritual readings, fitness training. Everything that can be raffled that is raffled off can be gotten to you, or it's online anywhere you are in the U.S. So if you're not in the U.S., then we'll see if we can create a prize for you. But basically, once you make a donation, then we're going to send you raffle tickets from our other program, because it's going to kind of help become like a merging of two fundraisers. And you will be able to win one of these prizes. And so, hopefully that sounds cool to you, because I know, okay, I donate this money, I'll never get to Puerto Rico, I won't see the farm, what do I get from it? So hopefully you get to win a wellness retreat and come down here and be pampered with Skai, or even a beautiful pair of sexy earrings. These aren't the earrings, but
Another way
yes.
to get involved with the farm is the the educational program.
Another thing, thank you, is another thing with the farm is we are looking for group coordinators throughout the entire, literally the whole US, but Europe too. I think the colder climates, South America too. It doesn't really matter where you're from. The group coordinators are people who are going to be going into the schools, into your churches and community centers, what have you, and you're going to get groups of students to come down to the farm on an 8-day program that we've created. They're going to camp on the land, they're going to be fed meals, we're going to take them on excursions in the rainforest, to the beach surfing, the nature reserve. They're going to start digging in the land, and they're going to learn about composting and growing food, have a course in aquaponics, etc. And we are paying a stipend. Check out our website and let us know if you're interested, or if you know someone who is interested. It could create a job for you or someone you know, and we'll fly you down with your group. So if you're a teacher, or you're affiliated with a school, or you just know how to get in to these environments, a lot of the children out here in the U.S. in the cold, there's a lot of really good learning out of the classroom, and so that's what we want to provide. So we don't want to only help and educate local Puerto Rican children here, but we want to bring children from abroad who can learn about growing food. Anything else?
Yeah. What about your store?
Oh, so I've just launched, because you know I believe in multiple streams of income. Hello. So I just launched a Skai Juice store, online store on my website. Of course, I'll post the link. And I've connected with a local artisan here in Puerto Rico who, she's like, and you know how you have people who are artists and they're not necessarily like gangsta on the business side of town. I mean, she's not gangsta, but I'm a little more gangsta. And so anyway, so I am marketing her leather sandals that she makes, and they are deliciously, awesomely comfortable. And I'm gonna give you a little sample of what they look like here. You wanna see? There they go. See? Don't get too close because my feet aren't pedicured. This is the Luquillo brand of sandal. Okay, I'm ready for you to come back up. That's the Luquillo sandal. That's Puerto Rico driving by. That's the Luquillo brand of sandal, and we have about 8 or so different styles, and we can even create a different style for you by changing the color of the leather. The leather is super soft. And someone asked me, Skai, I thought you were vegan, and how come you're selling leather sandals and stuff like that? And this is what I have to say about that, because if it comes to your mind, then let me just squash that. I'm not going to please everybody in the world, and I know the only thing I could do is be myself. But this is my thought on the whole leather shoe thing. There are a lot of man-made materials that people really get into that, to make them, are more caustic to the environment than using the skin of animals. And I'm not saying go out and kill animals for the sake of making shoes and stuff. I'm saying that if I just, you know, I don't know if this sounds, you know, whatever, but honestly, I'd rather wear a pair of leather shoes on my feet. I mean, that's just really how I feel. And I just feel like it's better for, you know, the environment, because I mean, some of these chemicals that they have to do to create rubber soles, and not rubber soles, or what, like these plastic fake vegan shoes. Like I'm just thinking about, like, veganism is awesome, and I believe that it is the best way to eat. It is. I believe that there's a lot of cruelty that's done to animals. There's another side of me that goes, I don't want a vegan drum. You know, like there's an indigenous side of me that my African roots, my Native American roots, that says, you know, we use the skin of animals for things. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, teepees and staying warm, and it was just part of survival. Are we beyond that? I'm sure we are, but you know, there's like a balance that has to be done, and I'm, you know, you might not like it, but the shoes are great on my feet, so and it's all good. You know, we bless the animals them. So that's my my newsletter. That's how my mouth, how it sounds is exactly how my mind is right now. So that's why I couldn't write. I was like, ugh. But anyway, I hope you get it, and I hope you check out all the links that I'm going to be placing in the video, and I hope you join any of my courses, programs. Come on down to PR Retreat. Anything that we're doing, just be a part of it and join. Give me full criticism. I love it, because I like to communicate with you. And you know, this is about living a healthy and abundant life, and you can have it all. Peace.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank
you. Have a great rest of your, depends on what time it is where you are, day or night. So I hope this video came out good. So how long was that, like 20 minutes?
Yep. 1951.
Oh my gosh, that is way too long. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.